Hello, pioneers! Congratulations on making it to the finish line. For the last several years, you have put in the hard work and dedication to earning your degree. Job well done. We look forward to celebrating your incredible accomplishment at this year's undergraduate commencement ceremony. This event is an event for you and your loved ones that you've been waiting for. This video is intended to prepare you for the day and make sure everything goes as smoothly as possible. The commencement ceremony will begin at 5:00 p.m. on Thursday, May 12th. Please plan to arrive at the Adirondack Bank Center by 4:30 p.m. to give yourself time to get through security checkpoints, check in with your academic school, find your place in line, and fully take in the joy of the day without feeling rushed. The university will be providing coach buses to shuttle you to the Adirondack Bank Center. These shuttles will be available in the parking circle of Strebel Student Center beginning at 3:30 p.m. The Adirondack Bank Center has limited parking, so we encourage you and your loved ones to park on campus and utilize the bus shuttles to get to and from commencement. Once you are at the Adirondack Bank Center and through the security checkpoint, you will check in with your academic school. You will then be directed to the lower level of the auditorium. You will be lining up and ultimately seated with those in the same academic school as you. There will be signs and Utica University staff directing you where to line up. If you are one of these majors, you will check in and line up with the School of Arts and Sciences. If you are one of these majors, you will check in and line up with the School of Business and Justice Studies. If you are one of these majors, you will check in and line up with the School of Health Professions and Education. As I mentioned, there will be plenty of signs and Utica University staff directing you where to line up. But here are some diagrams of the lower level of the Adirondack Bank Center as well to give you an idea of the layout. Commencement is all about pomp and circumstance because after all, you've earned it. The event will begin with the sound of bagpipes and the mace bearer will begin the procession line. Following the mace bearer, individuals who will sit on the stage will enter the auditorium next. These individuals include the university president and members of the cabinet, as well as chair of the board of trustees, academic deans, valedictorian, and salutatorian. Just before you, the undergraduate students, enter the auditorium, our faculty will enter and form two lines for you to walk through. This is a long-standing tradition for your professors to recognize and congratulate you on successfully completing your bachelor's degree. Once the faculty are in place, the undergraduate students will be led onto the auditorium floor, led by marshals. The marshals are Utica University staff who will be wearing bright orange robes to be easily identified. As you walk into the auditorium, keep a steady pace in a single file line. This speed and organization will allow audience members to see you more easily and be able to take better pictures. The staff marshals will guide you to your seat. It is very important that you fill in all of the chairs in the row and that you are only to use one chair per person. Once everyone has taken their seats, the ceremony will begin and the national anthem and the university alma mater. The president will then welcome you and your loved ones and offer a few opening remarks. Following these remarks, you will hear from the valedictorian and the commencement speaker. Following all of the speakers is the presentation of you, the graduation candidates. At this time, the marshals will guide the graduates row by row to the stage and have your name announced as you walk across the stage. You will graduate by academic school, beginning with Arts and Sciences, followed by Business and Justice Studies, followed by Health Professions and Education. These diagrams will give you a better idea of that process. As you receive your diploma, you will shake hands with the university president and the dean of your academic school. Once you exit the stage, you will have your picture taken with your diploma cover before returning to your seat. Make sure that your tassel hangs to the right side of your cap. Proofs of the photos will be taken and they'll be sent to your Utica email address a few days after the commencement ceremony for you to order. Take a few moments to look at these diagrams. They will provide a visual of the process I just outlined. This may seem like a lot, but you will never be too far from a staff marshal wearing bright orange guiding you along the way. After all the graduates have crossed the stage and returned to their seats, you will be recognized as an entire class and be instructed to move your tassel from the right to the left side of your cap. To close the ceremony, everyone will exit the auditorium through the recessional. Much like the processional, the mace bearer will lead, followed by those who sat on the stage, followed by the Board of Trustees, followed by the faculty, and then the graduates will be led out by the marshals. Similar to the beginning of the ceremony, keep a steady pace in a single file line to provide the best opportunity for members of the audience to take pictures. Once you have exited the auditorium, you'll be able to join your loved ones outside. Remember, never stand still, especially on your way back out of the building.